guys, and welcome back here to Born Beautiful here with Amy. Let's start off using our Rimmel Match Perfection concealer. We're going to be using this as an eyeshadow base. I like this a lot because it's pretty high coverage, so I could really blend it out on the eyes and still get some very nice coverage. That is why I love this one. So today we're going to be using our Tarteist Pro palette. I love this palette so much, but in this case today I have a dupe for you guys. If you don't have this palette, you could definitely use this Wet n Wild kind of duochrome shade from the Comfort Zone palette. I know they look very different, don't get me wrong, they just look a little bit similar, but I have the trick that's gonna transform this eyeshadow and look just as good as the Tarte one, if not better. So the first swatch right here is actually from the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. The second one is Trendy from the Tarteist palette, and then on the third kind of black line you see there is actually a black jumbo. So we're gonna take a little bit of that Wet n Wild shadow and look, just put it on top, dab it right on top, and look at that transformation. It transformed into a beautiful really intense duochrome shade that really matches that Tarte one, Trendy. Oh my god, so beautiful. So we're gonna be applying the Wet n Wild one to the right side of the face, or the right eye, which is the one you're looking at right now, and we're putting the Tarte one on the left eye. So we're starting off with Classic all over the base, all over the lid, and then we're gonna go into this black shade called Punk, which, as you can see, I put it on the crease, and I know, what was I thinking, a black on the crease, like, Amy, what's wrong? Well, this shade actually comes out more like a gray, so I thought it was perfect for like the crease, so that's exactly what I did. I just went and blew that baby out by blending it out like crazy. And then I'm also going to put it on the eyelid. Why not? We are going to be creating like a halo smoky eye, so this is just going to create a nice base. Now we're taking the Estee Lauder, or the Estee Edit Jumbo in black, and we're going to be putting that on the center of the eyelid. This is the kohl liner actually. And as you can see, we're just putting it on the center, right where we're going to want that eyeshadow, the duochrome eyeshadow. I'm doing it to both sides just so it could be fair, so you can see how they both perform with the jumbo. So here we're taking Trendy from the Tarteist palette. And as you can see, pigmented in like one swatch right there. And I'm just applying it directly with the finger. I'm kind of blending that out on the sides, as you can see, and it does have a very nice metallic kind of foiled finish to it. Now we're taking the one from the Comfort Zone palette, which doesn't have a name, which is why I'm giving you no name, and applying that one right over the eyelid as well on the right side. And as you can see, it looks a little bit less pigmented, but don't worry, you can build it up a little bit, and then you can take a all over the eye shadow brush and kind of just wet it a little, pass it, like dip it right over the eyeshadow that you already have on the eye, and look how it gives it that metallic kind of foiled finish that the Tarte one has on the other side. So now they look like dupes. And now we're going back to the Estee Edit kohl liner and just applying that on the sides of the duochrome shade, on the outer V and the inner corners, just because, like I said, Punk from the Tarte palette was not pigmented enough, so this is what you can use instead. Any jumbo pen, I believe NYX has a really good one as well. And then basically we're just gonna blend it out and add a little bit of Punk from the Tarte palette. And really focus on blending this out. If you don't blend it out, it's going to be harsh. I'm telling you, as of now, it is going to be harsh if you don't blend it out. If you don't want take the time to blend it out. It's going to look harsh. So definitely be patient. You know, it's not going to blend out like 1, 2, 3. It's definitely going to take a little bit, since that black is not really that pigmented from the Tarte palette. Or definitely replace it if you have a better black eyeshadow. That's what it looks so far. So then we're going to speed through this a little bit. But yeah, guys, remember, key is blending. Blending, going in circle motions, going back and forth. And now we're just going to put some more of Classic on the brow bone. And now we're taking the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner. This is in silver. It's a very beautiful pigmented silver kind of glitter liner. And I've had this in my collection for a while, but I've never actually used it. And today, I didn't want to go for my normal black liner because I was like, it's not going to pop. It's not going to make the eyes pop. There's already too much black going on the eye, too many like dark tones. So I was like, a silver line would be beautiful. And it totally worked. I feel like this liner definitely made the eye. So now we're going to do our eyebrows. And bam, now we are gorgeous. We are on fleek with them eyebrows and them eyelashes. So now we're going to work into the face using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I love this primer. If you don't like silicone primers, you could definitely replace it with whatever Holy Grail primer you have going on. And next for our foundation, I'm going to be using the Japanese Luminous Foundation. I am in the tone 07. I believe it's called Sand. And yeah, we're just applying. I am not going overboard. Oh my god, maybe I am. Okay, guys. So we're just blending that out. On this, while we were blending, let me just tell you guys, there is a giveaway going on right now on my channel. Click the card up here on the upper right hand side so you guys can check it out and enter. So yes, we're just gonna blend away using that Echo Tool sponge, which, like, again, I'm gonna be raving about it still. Like, it is a bomb. You need this in your life. After this one, you will not ever remember what a beauty blender is because it's just as good and half the price. Actually, more than less than half of the price of the beauty blender. So now we're just gonna conceal with our Wet n Wild concealer in the shade Light Medium. And blend, tap, tap, tap. I love this sponge even more than the beauty blender because of the two like edges that it has. So I like to use one like for my concealer under my eyes, and I like to use the other one for like baking. So it works perfectly. And then I use the butt for like the foundation. So it just really works nicely, and the sharp edge at the tip just makes it easy to work into like those sharp places like the eyebrows. So now I'm just gonna set the under eyes using my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, which is the Bay. It's Holy Grail. I live for it. I love it so much. And yeah, just applying some powder. Then once we are done, we're going to just take any big fluffy powder brush and we're going to remove any of the excess. And what I love to do with the excess is basically just go all over the rest of the face just to, you know, create a nice smooth canvas. And I'm sorry if you heard the fire truck going out, well, going ham with the noises. Something must have happened. So now I'm just going to be applying this beautiful brown shade on the lower lash line, as you can see, just to even out the look, just so it's not crazy bold on the top, but we also have a little of color going on the bottom lash line. And now I'm going to take Kitten Karma from the Teal Magnificent Liquid Eyeshadows, which I love. They are bomb. This one has to be my favorite. I love this. Oh my god, I use this like 3 times a week. Like, lately, 4 out of 5 times I'm using this one. That's how much I've been loving it. I should really get a backup because I feel like glitters are the one thing I do go through. Which sounds crazy. Liquid glitters anyways. And now I'm going to be contouring using my Wet n Wild Pressed Powder, which I use for contour, even though it's supposed to be for all your face. This is in the shade Cocoa. Now, I know there is a cooler tone. If you want to check it out, look for it. I know there is one other cooler tone that could be used for contour. So you should definitely check that out. But this one is Cocoa. Like I said, it's more of a warmer color. It does have hints of orange, as you can see in the video. But I definitely do still think it works for me just because I am more of a warm tone. So it doesn't look bad at all. It's a little smidget from being too red though, I'm not gonna lie. So just contouring, just, you know, flattening out that double chin. Oh, so funny. And then I'm going to slightly contour the nose. I'm not too heavy on the nose contour, but I do want to add a little bit. I think that it did end up looking a little bit too orange or too warm on the nose, but that's fine. So now for blush, I'm going in with Cinematic from the Lorac Buildable Blushes. These are bomb, and I'm just going to go tap, tap, tap. And then just blend it upwards. I like to do this because I do have a like very round face. And so just like going from the bottom and brushing it upwards, I feel like it elongates my face, even if it's by like 2 millimeters. Oh my god. It's all in the confidence, guys. Confidence. And as you can see, my cheeks definitely do carved out, so I really like the way that looks. And the blush is not too pink, it's not too red, it's not too much, you know, since the eyes are already crazy. So you're just gonna blend, and then I'm gonna take this Becca shimmering like liquid highlighter, which I was not really a fan of. It was my first time using it, and it took me forever to blend it out, and I still couldn't. Like, once it was there like a stripe, it stayed like a stripe, even though I tried blending it out. You know, I didn't apply it on both sides at the same time. I did it side by side, and I still couldn't blend it out fast enough. So this might be something that I'm not really digging. I did like it a lot for the nose though, I'm not gonna lie, because on the nose I do like something sharper. So the highlight that we are adding on top is the Gold Bar by Wet n Wild. This was limited edition, so if you don't have it, you could definitely use Precious Petals. Precious Petals. But yeah, the highlight looks amazing. It looks beautiful, just a little bit too sharp for my taste because of the liquid one we put under. But on the nose, I definitely do love how it looks. You will see that in like 1 second. So here it is. I'm applying the liquid one first. So I really like how that looks by itself actually. But then I'm taking a little bit of the Wet n Wild Gold Bar, applying it right on top, and it just adds more highlighted beautifulness, goddess kind of nose, and I liked it a lot. Now for the lippy, I'm using the Gen Nude liquid lipstick from Bare Minerals. This is in the tone Boss. It's really beautiful. It matches really nice with the eye look today. And that's it, guys. Let's see the finishing result in 3, 2, 1.